Hello guys, let's solve NPSC Prelims Aptitude 2024. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and follow for more updates. A school has 4 sections A, B, C, D, of class 9 students. The results of half-yearly and annual examinations are shown in the table. Which section has the maximum pass percentage of the 2 examinations taken together? Here, total number of students in Section A is 145. Section B is 122. Section C is 95. Section D is 137. To find the pass percentage of Section A, divide total number of students of Section A, passed in half-yearly, or annual exam, or both, by total number of students in Section A, into 100. So, pass percentage of Section A equals 46 plus 51 plus 20, by 145 into 100, equals 80.68%. Similarly, pass percentage of Section B equals 85.24%. Pass percentage of Section C equals 82.1%. Pass percentage of Section D equals 78.102%. Here Section B has the maximum pass percentage. So answer is option D. If the imports in 2017 was Rs 1150 crores and the total exports in the years 2017 and 2018 together was Rs 2,400 crores, then the imports in 2018 were more or less than that of 2017 by. Let us denote import by letter I and export by letter E. Now, for the year 2017. Import for 2017 equals Rs 1150 crores. Now, from the table, x-axis represents years, and y-axis represents ratio of imports to exports, that is, imports divided by exports. So, for the year 2017, import divided by export equals 0.8. Therefore, export in 2017 equals Rs 1,437.5 crores. Given, total exports in 2017 and 2018 equals Rs 2,400 crores. Therefore, export in 2018 equals Rs 962.5 crores. Now for 2018, import by export equals 1.5. Therefore, import in 2018 equals Rs 1,443.75 crores. Therefore, import in 2018 minus import in 2017 equals 293.75 crores. Therefore, import in 2018 is more than that of 2017 by 293.75 crores. So the answer should be option C, since it is more approximate to the derived answer. The speed of a train is 20% more than the speed of a car. Both start from point A at the same time and reach point B, which is 150 kilometers away from A, at the same time. On the way, however, the train lost about 12 minutes while stopping at the stations. The speed of train is, we know speed equals distance by time. Assume speed of car equals x. Given, speed of train equals 20% more than speed of car. So speed of train equals x plus 20 by 100 into x equals 1.2x kilometer per hour. Given, distance covered by train and car equals 150 kilometers. And both starts at the same time. So for train, speed equals distance by time. Therefore, time of train equals 150 by 1.2x hours. Now for car, time equals 150 by x hours. We have time of train equals time of car. And train lost 12 minutes while stopping at the station. That means train waited for extra 12 minutes at the station. And 12 minutes equals 12 by 60 hours. Therefore x equals 125. And speed of train equals 1.2x kilometer per hour. So speed of train equals 150 kilometer per hour. So, the answer is option A. How much time did x take to reach a certain destination? Statement 1. Speed of x by speed of y equals 3 by 5. Statement 2. Time of y equals 45 minutes, so time of x equals 75 minutes. Hence, answer is option B. 3 towns P, Q, and R are on a straight line. Town R is between P and Q. The distance from P to R is 100 kilometers. How far is Q from P? Statement 1. RQ equals 100 plus 50% of 100. Therefore, RQ equals 150 kilometers. Now PQ equals PR plus RQ. Therefore PQ equals 250 kilometers. Statement 2. 5 PR equals 2 PQ. Therefore, PQ equals 250 kilometers. So here statement 1 or statement 2 alone is sufficient to find PQ. Hence, the answer is option C. What is the rate of simple interest? Statement 1. Total interest earned was Rs 7,000. That is, SI equals 7,000. Statement 2. The sum was invested for 5 years. That is, time equals 5 years. We know simple interest equals P into R into T by 100. So R equals 7,000 into 100 by P into 5. So, both statement 1 and statement 2 are not sufficient. Hence, answer is option D. What is the length of a running train A, crossing another running train B? Now let length of train A equals x meters. So distance equals 220 plus x. We know speed equals distance by time. Therefore, time taken by A to cross B equals 220 plus x by relative speed. 24 equals 220 plus x by relative speed. Here we can see even with statement 1, 2 and 3, answer cannot be obtained. Hence, answer is option A. What is the rate of interest percent per annum? Statement 1. Difference between compound interest and simple interest earned on a certain amount in 2 years is Rs 500. That is, compound interest minus simple interest equals Rs 500. And time equals 2 years. We know compound interest equals amount minus principal. And simple interest equals PRT by 100. Here, principal and amount are missing. Hence, statement 1 is not sufficient to answer. Statement 2. Amount doubles itself in 5 years on simple interest. That is, amount equals 2 into principal. Time equals 5 years. We know simple interest equals amount minus principal equals 2p minus p. Simple interest equals p. And simple interest equals PRT by 100. So P equals PRT by 100. Therefore R equals 20%. Hence, statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. And statement 1 and statement 3 together can answer the question. Hence, answer is option B. What is the compound interest earned at the end of 4 years? Statement 1. The rate of interest is 10% per annum. That is, R equals 10%. Statement 2. Simple interest for 4 years at 10% per annum equals Rs 6,000. We know simple interest equals PRT by 100. So 6,000 equals P into 10 into 4 by 100. So principal equals Rs 15,000. Now compound interest equals amount minus principal. Here, amount equals principal into 1 plus R by N raised to the power NT, where T equals time equals for years, and N is the number of times the interest is compounded annually. If the given principal is compounded annually, then we have N equals 1. So amount equals principal into 1 plus R raised to the power T. So amount equals 15,000 into 1.1 raised to the power 4. Therefore, compound interest equals 15,000 into 1.1 raised to the power 4 minus 15,000. Here, we can observe statement 1 and statement 2 together are sufficient to obtain compound interest at the end of 4 years. Statement 3. For a period of 3 years. Compound interest equals simple interest plus Rs 961.5. Here only simple interest for 4 years is given, that is rupees 6,000. Simple interest for 3 years is not given. Principal for 3 years is not given. So statement 3 is not sufficient. Hence answer will be option A. Now if we have to find the compound interest earned at the end of 3 years, rather than 4 years, answer will be option C or option D. Since statement 3 states, compound interest minus simple interest equals rupees 961.5. Hence, compound interest equals 6,000 plus 961.5. Or compound interest equals amount minus principal, where time equals 3 years, and amount can be found following the former steps, and by that extension, find the compound interest at the end of 3 years. What is the percent profit earned by the shopkeeper on selling the articles in his shop? Statement 1. Marked price equals cost price plus 20% of cost price. Statement 2. A discount of 15% on the marked price was offered. That is, selling price equals marked price minus 15% of marked price. Statement 3. Cost price of each article was rupees 600. Now marked price equals cost price into 1.2. Selling price equals cost price into 1.02. Now profit percentage equals profit by cost price into 100. And profit equals selling price minus cost price. So, profit percentage equals selling price minus cost price by cost price into 100. Therefore, profit percent equals 2%. Here, we can see statement 3 is not required. Hence, the answer is option D. What is C's share of profit in a joint venture? Statement 1. B's investment equals 200,000. Let time period equals 12 months. Statement 2. A's investment equals 160,000. A joined after 4 months, so time period for A equals 8 months. A's profit equals 8,000. Statement 3. C joined after 3 months, so time period for C equals 9 months. So we have B is to A is to C equals. Since C's investment is not given, the above ratio cannot be solved. Hence, answer is option A. In a cricket team, the average age of 11 players is 26 years. What is the age of the youngest player of the team? Given, average age equals 26 years. Let the age of the 11 players equals A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Let age of captain equals J. And age of youngest player equals K. Statement 1. Leaving aside captain and youngest player, the average age of 3 groups of 3 players each are 26, 28, and 30 years respectively. That is. Statement 2. The captain is 7 years older than the youngest player. That is, J equals K plus 7. Now average age of 11 players equals 26 years. So, now 78 plus 90 plus 84 plus K plus 7 plus K by 11 equals 26. So K equals 27 by 2. Here, we can see statement 1 and 2 together are sufficient. Statement 3. The average age of 10 players, other than the youngest player, is 25 years 9 months. That is, and average age equals 26. Therefore, so here we can see, statement 3 only is sufficient. Hence, the answer is option B. What is the total area of the 4 walls of a room? Statement 1. Area of one wall is 168 meter square. Statement 2. Floor area of the hall is 140 meter square. Statement 3. The breadth, length, and height of the hall are in the ratio of 5:7:6, respectively. Here, breadth equals 5x. Length equals 7x. Height equals 6x. Since floor of the hall is common for all the 4 walls. From statement 2, floor area equals 140 meter square. Or length into breadth equals 140. So, x equals 2 meters. Therefore, breadth equals 10. Length equals 14. and height equals 12. We know area of 4 walls equals 2 into length plus breadth into height. So, total area of 4 walls equals 576 meters square. Hence, statement 2 and 3 are sufficient. So, the answer is option C. What is the capacity of the cylindrical tank? Statement 1. The area of the base is 138,600 centimeters square. Statement 2. Height of tank is 1.4 times the radius. Statement 3. Circumference of the base is 1,320 centimeter. Capacity of cylindrical tank equals volume equals area into height. Now, from statement 1 and 2, we can obtain the value of radius, and thus obtain the capacity of the cylindrical tank. Also, from statement 2 and 3, we can obtain the value of radius, and thus obtain the capacity of the cylindrical tank. Therefore, statement 2 is necessary, and either statement 1 or 3 are sufficient. Hence, the answer is option D. The question is, find the sum of the upper limit of the modal class and lower limit of the median class. First, we find the cumulative frequency CF. This is done by adding each frequency from the frequency distribution. So, first is 18. After that, 18 plus 15, we get 33. Next, 33 plus 11, we get 44. And 44 plus 9, we get 53. And so on. The last value will always be equal to the total for all observations n. Here, n equals 70. Now, if n is odd, the median will be n plus 1 by 2 observation. Here, n equals 70, which is even. So n by 2 equals 35. Hence, 35th observation will lie in 44. So, 160 to 165 will be the median class. Hence, lower limit of median class equals 160. Now, modal class is the class interval in a set of data that has the highest frequency. Here, highest frequency is 18, which lies in class interval 150 to 155. So, upper limit of modal class equals 155. Therefore, sum of upper limit of modal class and lower limit of median class equals 155 plus 160 equals 315. Hence, the answer is option A. Question is to find the modal class. First, find the class interval and frequency. So, class interval will be 0 to 10, 10 to 20, and so on. And frequency will be 5 minus 0 equals 5. 17 minus 5 equals 12. 31 minus 17 equals 14. And so on. Modal class is the class which has the highest frequency. Here, highest frequency equals 28, which is associated with the class 30 to 40. Therefore, modal class is 30 to 40. Hence, the answer is option B. In the series of numbers that follows, what number will come in place of the question mark? 16 is 4 square. 25 is 5 square. 36 is 6 square. So the next number will be 49. Hence, the answer is option D. From amongst the number pairs given below, choose the one that bears a relationship which is at variance with the remaining 3. 49 by 125 equals 7 square by 5 cube. 36 by 343 equals 6 square by 7 cube. 64 by 729 equals 8 square by 9 cube. 100 by 1331 equals 10 square by 11 cube. Here we observe 49 by 125 bears a relationship which is at variance with the remaining 3. Hence, the answer is option A. 3 of the following 4 numbers are alike in a certain way and 1 is different. Identify the different one. 81 equals 9 square. All the other given numbers are not square of any number. Hence, answer is option B. If A denotes division, B denotes subtraction, C denotes addition, and D denotes multiplication, then what will be the value of 13, D 7, C 123, B 14, A 200? 13 into 7 plus 123 minus 14, divided by 200, equals 200 by 200, equals 1. Hence, the answer is option C. Suppose A equals 76 divided by 4 plus 125 into 5 minus 229. If B is obtained by interchanging the operations division and multiplication in the given equation, then the answer is option D. Which two signs should be interchanged to make the given equation correct? Here, observe left-hand side should be equal to right-hand side. Now option B is redundant, because RHS will be in decimal, minus 7 by 21. Option C is also redundant, because RHS will be in decimal, 6 by 7. Option D is redundant, because LHS will be in decimal, 7 by 21. Option A gives 16 equals 16. Hence, the answer is option A. Is a given rectangular block a cube? Now, a rectangular block will be a cube if length equals breadth equals height. Statement 1. At least two faces of the rectangular block are squares. That is, length equals breadth. But height is not given. So L equals to B is not equal to H. So, Statement 1 does not have sufficient data. Statement 2. The volume of the block is 125. That is, L into B into H equals 125. This is possible if L equals to B equals to H equals 5. Or if L equals 1, B equals 25, H equals 5. And we know for a cube, L equals B equals H. So, Statement 2 have different possibilities for the value of length, breadth, and height. Hence, Statement 2 does not have sufficient data. Even if Statement 1 and 2 together, the data is not sufficient. Since given, L equals B, B square into H equals 125, which is not sufficient data to conclude if the rectangular block is a cube. Hence, the answer is option B. The marked price of the book is 25% higher than the cost price. If the marked price is Rs 200, then what is the cost of the paper used in a single copy of the book? Let's solve in two parts. Part 1. Given, marked price equals cost price plus 25% of cost price. So 200 equals cost price plus 0.25 into cost price. Therefore, cost price equals Rs 160. Now, total expenditure equals cost price equals Rs 160. Also, from pie chart, cost of paper corresponds to 90 degree. Part 2. We know total angle in a circle is 360 degree. So, fraction of the total cost attributed to paper equals angle of paper cost by total angle equals 90 by 360 equals 1 by 4. So, cost of paper equals 1 by 4 into cost price equals 1 by 4 into 160. Therefore, cost of paper equals Rs 40. Hence, the answer is option A.